What is going on, guys? Destiny beta, something a little different for the channel. So I got the Destiny beta on, when was it? Tuesday when it came out for PS4. And then I think yesterday it was launched on all of the consoles. So it's on PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. I believe the beta lasts until Sunday. But if you play on Saturday after 2 p.m. Pacific, you get some sort of badge or some sort of item that you get that actually will stay with you into the retail release of the game, which is in September. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the game, what I like about it, and try to get some of your feedback in the comment section of those that have played this game. If you've played Halo in the past, like Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, like the real Halo games, not Halo 4. This will feel very, very familiar to you. The movement's very similar to the original Halos. The combat's very similar. There's a lot of, jumping around. Obviously, you don't see it a ton from me because I'm more of a Call of Duty guy. But I really like Halo, and eventually I'll get used to, jumping and shooting like you do in most every Halo that you play. So I think the game is fantastic. It plays really, really good. The graphics are great. It's just a fantastic game. It's one of the first games I've played in a long time that I jumped into it and fell in love with it right away and wanted to play it all the time. And it's only a beta. You can only get to level 8, but you can see some of the aspects of the game. It comes around to the fact that it's not just a shooter. There's a whole lot of RPG element to it, meaning you have to find different weapons. You have to find different armor, different items. There's a whole nother part of it where you can get a ship and you have to customize your ship to be able to do different things. There's a whole lot of that to it, so it's not just following the story, collecting the same gear that everybody else collects. There's a whole aspect of grinding out missions to try to get the best gear you can. And one of the crazy things, I don't know how this is going to be going forward if people just play the game all the time, but that weapon and gears and stuff transfer over to the multiplayer section. So meaning if I have some of the best guns in the game and the best armor in the game, you'll be better off in multiplayer than a guy that's just starting out. So I'm sure there's going to be some sort of matchmaking once the actual game is out for real, based on maybe not only level but maybe your gear score or something. Maybe they'll have some sort of hidden score based on what kind of gear you have, who you'll be matched up against. We'll have to see how that goes, but I really love the aspect of having to find different weapons and different items. It makes it feel more like an RPG and less of a shooter. Obviously, all your missions and stuff, you're going around killing stuff, first-person shooter style, but it feels like you've accomplished something when you actually get some really good loot, which I think is fantastic. One of the other cool aspects of this game, which I didn't really realize until I started playing it, I knew there was a co-op feature of it, but this game is always online, meaning when you go to different worlds and you start exploring and stuff, there are other people that are playing the game that are walking around the same place you are. So you'll see them walking around shooting stuff just like you are. And then there's missions like what we're doing now, where there's actually big bosses that you have to fight, where that it takes more than one person to actually defeat them. So you can see, after I die here, you can look on the mini map and you can see the green dots on the mini map, or every once in a while I'll walk around and you see a green name on the screen with a guy. Those are people in my party that we are co-oping this last mission. So this mission, for example, is pretty much impossible to do by yourself. You have to have some people with you. I'm sure down the road, if I'm level 20 and go do this mission, you could probably do it easy by yourself, but it's pretty cool how it's all integrated. It's very seamless. You don't really realize you're online and doing stuff like that with other people. It just kind of happens naturally. You can play with your friends, so you can invite friends to a party and just start doing missions together. Or you just get randomly matched up with other people in matchmaking, and you're off to do the same exact mission as them. So I think the game is fantastic in that aspect. And the upgrades you can see there, depending on what kind of weapon or armor or whatever you have to do certain things to get those to be upgraded. So meaning, if you kill a certain amount or get a certain amount of headshots with a weapon, maybe it'll unlock a different scope for you or something like that. So right now there's only regular weapons, and then there's green weapons, and the green weapons allow you to upgrade them. The white weapons, there's really nothing you can do. That's just whatever you got, that's what you got. So I really like the fact that it's not just picking up a gun and putting a scope on it. There's really a ton of different things, like reload faster, or turn it from full or from pulse shooting to full automatic, and then you have armor that will actually like upgrade your weapons based on certain things. So I think it's really cool the way that the whole RPG part of it. So let me know what you think, and if you want to see any multiplayer, leave a comment. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.